Thomas's Wooden Adventures, Episode 11, Speed Limits and Auto Tanks. One morning at Knapford Station, the Flying Scotsman had been preparing to take the express. He had been loaned as Gordon's replacement whilst he was at the works after having a nasty accident at King's Cross. He was just about to leave when he heard a great western whistle and saw a very bizarre train. It was Oliver, but pushing his train backwards. I say, surely that can't be legal. Oh, pardon me, I'm an auto tank. An auto what? An auto tank. Basically, there are wires that connect my controls to the controls in my rear auto coach, so the driver can control me from the rear coach. Ah, I see. Oh, I know you're Oliver, aren't you? Indeed I am, and you must be the Flying Scotsman. I've heard many things about you. But, you obviously weren't the first engine to hit 100 miles an hour, as, we all know that City of Truro did that first. Well, let's just say a 37XX doesn't symbolise speed now, does it? Well, maybe not, but still, I've got to get going. I'll see you later, Scotsman. Nice meeting you. Nice meeting you too, Oliver. And then Oliver puffed away. My, what a strange engine. Who would have thought it, eh, driver? Thought what, Scotsman? The driver had just come back from his break. Oh, Oliver. He's an auto tank. Turns out his driver can control him from the rear of his coach. Ah. Very interesting. Must be a Great Western thing. Just then, the guard blew his whistle and Scotsman set off. Flying Scotsman coming through! Soon, a Flying Scotsman arrived into Tidmouth, where he saw another auto train. My goodness, what on earth? Oh, hello. Who are you? Oh, my name's Duck. You must be Scotsman. Well, nice to meet you. Indeed, it's nice to meet you too, Duck. But can I just ask, what on earth are you doing? Ah, well, you see, I'm an auto tank. I know Oliver told me for this you have wires, but your coach is up on either side of you. Well, yes, auto trains can come in this configuration as well. But the driver can't see. Yes, but there are cabs in each end of the auto train. Ah, I see. Oh, well, this is embarrassing now, isn't it? Indeed. I'm truly sorry about the misunderstanding, Duck. Now I must be going. Flying Scotsman coming through. Ah, those A3s. They all have the same catchphrase, whatever coming through. It's kind of boring, I must admit. Anyway, time for me to go. Oh yeah, Scott's with the speed limit. Oh, he's gone, isn't he? Oh well. I guess I should get going too. And Duck puffed away. The Flying Scotsman wasn't familiar with the speed limits on Sodor, as he hasn't visited in ages. So the Flying Scotsman, when he approached Gordon's Hill, sped up very quickly to make his way up the hill. As Flying Scotsman puffed over the viaduct, the local police officer, Chase McCain, had been standing doing his daily routines when he saw the Flying Scotsman racing past. He went over to check the speed cameras. My goodness, he was doing 80 miles an hour in a 65 zone. That was the express to Vickerstown. I'm going to have to get there. Chase McCain into his police car and drove away. Soon the Flying Scotsman arrived into Vickerstown. But very quickly after, so did Officer McCain in his police car. Chase McCain got out the car and walked over to the Flying Scotsman. Hey, on the viaduct, do you know how fast you were going, mate? No. You were doing 80 miles an hour in a 65 zone. You could have gone flying off the rails on that curve. Well, yes, but I didn't, and the good thing is that I was on time. So, if you'll excuse me. No, mate. That's not how this works. I'm afraid the North Western Railway will have to be fined £125 for your mistake, mate. Oh, God, how's the Fat Controller going to respond to this? The answer to that question would be not very well. Flying Scotsman backed into the sheds. So what happened, Scotsman? Said Thomas. Yes, apparently you were speeding. Yes, I was. And I wonder how the Fat Controller's going to act. Scotsman found out sooner than expected. Right, Flying Scotsman. I expected better from you, knowing speed limits. I'm sorry, sir. I was more focused on being on time than the speed limits. Yes, well, we prioritise safety over time accuracy here, Scotsman. Now, £125 is a hefty amount of money, but I will be able to pay it off since I have a very high net worth. Fair enough. I mean, you are the controller of the most famous engines in the world, said Thomas. Me, said Thomas. Shut up, Thomas, this isn't all about you, said Henry. Thank you, Henry, said the Fat Controller. Right, now, Scotsman, I hope you have learned your lesson. I've managed to pay off the police so you won't be headed to Railgate. Thank you, sir. Meanwhile, just outside the sheds, someone was watching and lurking nearby. So, they managed to pay off Scotsman's fine for speeding. Damn. Those Sudrians are good. Hey, get over it now. I need a ride back. Sure thing, boss. Right, so phase 1 is complete. Phase 1? Next thing. D199 is in Railgate still, so we're gonna have to get him out, otherwise the plan will fail. Indeed, sir. But how do you propose we do that? Well, let's just say that you're the main source of the plan. Indeed. I am the muscle of this plan, after all. I'll bust right through that wall with Pinchy. Yeah. Yeah. Now let's get out of here before someone sees us. Why? I am wanted, you idiots. Oh yeah, of course. Sorry. Hop in then. Thank you. So where am I taking you exactly? Oh, just to the Smelser's yard. Right, okay. Let's get going then. Alright, I know you're here. Show yourself. Right, so where's the boss at? Right here. Ah, there you are. Right. So, I take it phase 1 was executed perfectly. Yeah, it was. We edited the speed limit so Scotsman would get fined. It was only £125, so that won't mean anything to them. Well, yes, that's true. It's clear that we'll have to make our sabotage known in a much more aggressive way. Phase 2 begins now. Don't fail me. Of course, sir. Anything, sir. Good. You know what to do. The mysterious figure climbed into Diesel 10, and Diesel 10 rolled away. It's all coming together now. Sodal's days are numbered.